That Barrichello has got a problem, and he's had a touch. So Barrichello and Raikkonen have touched. Clearly Barrichello's had a go in the braking zone for the chicane. Yes indeed, look, he's gone up the inside and just couldn't slow down, and no problem. It's not Raikkonen's fault, all Barrichello's fault. Raikkonen perfectly entitled to turn in, wouldn't really be expected to be looking in his mirror at that turn-in zone. Barrichello got frustrated, and you lose. Do that here and you lose. Absolutely all down to Rubens, that one. Just too late on the brake pedal, and that has damaged the left rear too. Here we go again. That's damaged the left rear of Raikkonen. I'd be very surprised if it hasn't hurt his suspension as well.
Well, I would, because it came in at an angle, and ironically it might well be Rubens Barrichello the only one who's able to rejoin after that, because the main damage he sustained was the nose cone. You can see for yourself it's been replaced, and we're just waiting for him to engage gear and get out of the pits. Go on, Rubens, give it a whiz. There you go, lad. And he's back in the race. But what about Kimi Raikkonen? That's his car right there. You can see in the pit lane, it doesn't look as though it's going anywhere. Now,
the suspension's not designed to take loads in that direction at all. It's obviously up and down, and keeping the wheels in place is what it's all about. For this super lightweight suspension, pick it up in your hands, it weighs virtually nothing, and give it a whack from the wrong angle and it'll just break so easily. And Raikkonen then stepping out of the car as we expected. That's probably an hour's job changing that. Or is he getting back in? If they can change, the trouble is that if they have to change an upright or wishbones, there's so many sensors on them these days, it takes them an age. But it seems like he started to get out of the car, and they're saying, no, get back in, maybe we can fix this for you.
Well, it's what happened with Michael Schumacher here a few years ago. Do you remember? He climbed out and Ross Brawn said, no, we've fixed it now, get back in again and put some more miles on the car. You never know, anything could happen at the front. The top four could take each other out, couldn't they?
No doubt about that. We've seen bizarre races here in Monaco, and now, mind you, we've still only got 3 retirees so far this afternoon, although we've seen plenty of incident, plenty of people flying off the road. They've all rejoined, apart from Jung, Sato and McNish.
Well, we're hearing from the stewards that Rubens Barrichello is under investigation for that incident. Not surprisingly, I think it certainly ruined Kimi Raikkonen's race. He was going along very nicely in 6th place, and all of a sudden he finds himself dispossessed at that point he was on for.
Yeah, that was just a clumsy move from Rubens. Really wasn't a move, was it? He just braked too late and just ran into him. Raikkonen perfectly entitled to turn in at that time. And, I was talking to some of the McLaren boys, and they were saying, yeah, it's not like it used to be changing corners on Formula 1 cars. Even if they're all pre-assembled, there's so much electronic gadgetry